Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be listening to the Presidents of the United States of America's Peaches. And this song was in a recent poll. I don't know when you'll see this exactly, but it was during a Thanksgiving food theme poll for Thanksgiving week. And it didn't win, but I still wanted to check it out. And going into the song, I always like to be honest with you guys, I can picture in my head going down to Georgia, gonna eat a lot of peaches. And that's all I know. Is it just really about peaches? You don't know with these food themes. I don't know. But yes, let's check it out together. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. There's the peaches.
Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country.
Moving to the
Eat
country.
me a lot of peaches.
Not Georgia.
I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. And if I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. Sun-soaking bulges in the shade. Moving to the country.
Is it really
I'm
about
gonna eat
peaches?
a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I took a little nap with a roots all twist, squished a rotten peach in my fist, and dreamed about you, woman. I poke my finger down inside, make a little room for an ant to hide. Nature's candy in my hand, or can, or pie.
Are those two guys brothers? The two guitar players? They look alike.
Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches
Whoa.
for free. Look out!
The peach ninja. Ninjas. What is happening?
Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out!
I love that. Look out. Okay, what did that say? 1995, I think. I knew it was a 90s song. Let me recheck that actually before I say that. 96. Okay, it was released in 96. Maybe it was like the album or whatever. But that was an interesting song. I mean, it's a simple song. It's catchy. I feel like I'm going to have it in my head the rest of the day. So he says, going down, moving to the country. I really wanted to be moving down to Georgia. Gonna eat a lot of peaches. Don't they say like sweet as a Georgia peach? But from what I understand, if it's actually about peaches, he thought the peaches were free. And I feel like the people that came to beat them up, maybe it was their peaches and the peaches were not free. I'm gonna scooch over and see what I can find about this song. Okay, so this is from genius.com, which I know I go there a lot, but it really has the best information all compiled on a page. And it says, one of the most recognizable riffs of the 90s, Peaches was the third single from their self-titled album. Chris Balu said he wrote the track about a girl he desired, and inspiration struck when he was sitting under a peach tree she had in her yard. And that says Chris and Dave were interviewed about this song in the Guitar Book by Alfred. I guess it combined folk music with Nirvana and AC/DC in a successful way. I like songs that would almost be like a lullaby, then shake you awake with an explosion back then. Nirvana was great at that, and this was a little attempt to get that feeling. It was written about a girl I had a crush on. I went to her house to tell her and waited all day, but she never showed up. She lived in a bright yellow house in a gray industrial part of town, and she had a peach tree in the yard. I sat there all day with peaches falling and rotting and never got to see her. Dave came up with the end part because I didn't have an ending. He really came through with a great part, and we ended up with another great live song. So that peach tree inspired that song. It makes sense. Okay, and I had to look it up. It says the three-piece group's initial lineup consisted of vocalist and bassist Chris Balu, drummer Jason Finn, and guitarist Dave Deerer. So I don't think they're brothers. But, I mean, it was a catchy song. I feel like maybe I heard this in the background on, like, Malcolm in the Middle or something in the 90s. That's what I can picture. That's what comes to mind. I don't know why, but it has that kind of feel. I know somebody on there said it kind of reminds them of Beck a little bit, and I don't know much Beck, but from the little bit I know, it has that same, I mean, like they said themselves, like kind of like a lullaby feel, but then with little punches of things here and there. So yeah, I want to go in the comments real quick and just see what people are saying about it. It has 6.3 million views, by the way. That's crazy. There are thousands of songs about the person who broke your heart, but only one about moving to the country and eating a lot of peaches. That's true. I've never heard a song about that before. My husband just started singing this and he ate canned peaches. I've never heard this song and thought he made it up. He told me to YouTube it, so here I am. Glorious. Who else is here in 2025? I'll give that a like. I simply cannot see, buy, or eat peaches in any form without singing this song. It has literally been ingrained in me since the 90s. That'll be me from here on out. Man, I took the 90s for granted. I was 15 when this album dropped and was in high school. I can die a grateful man knowing I got to live in that version of the world. Yeah, I always say I love the 90s. I mean, I kind of just remember the later part of the 90s. I was born in 88, so the early part I don't really have much memory from, but the later part and like early 2000s, just that whole time period, it just has a special feeling to it. And even listening to songs like this that I don't really know, but it has that vibe to it. Like it gives you the feeling of what that was. So it's kind of fun to go back and explore things that I missed out on in the 90s when I was too busy just listening to like Hanson and Britney Spears and stuff like that. And just get a more well-rounded example of what the 90s were. Because it's interesting. I know this is a video for Peaches, but just in general with the 90s music, like you could have the pop, I lived in like the Hanson world kind of, but then there were other people at the same time were living in the Presidents of the United States of America world, or the Pearl Jam world, or Soundgarden world, and it all kind of was happening at the same time. Like I feel like, I don't know, music is just different now. Not that it's any like better or worse. I guess that's debatable, but it was just different. It had a different feel, and even music, like I said, I didn't really know. It's fun to go back to that time and learn it now. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to it too. Let me know if it was your first time or if you've heard this for quite a while now, because I feel like a lot of people are not as behind as I am on stuff like this, but that's what this channel is for, so it's fun. All right, guys, I will end this one here. As always, thank you so much for watching along with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.